Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Tay Studio. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my first ever Q&A. So I asked you guys on my Instagram stories to ask me really anything you wanted. However, most of the questions were geared towards how to grow your Instagram page, how to get more followers, how to engage with your audience more, just stuff like that. So that's what this video is mostly going to be about. So thank you guys so much for asking your questions. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into the questions. Alright, so the first question is a few things you would say to someone who wants to start an art account or is nervous to take the first step. I mean, my advice to you, what I did is I just made my account. Like, I really didn't think twice about it. I wasn't expecting to like grow a big following or anything like that. So just go for it. There's a huge community of other artists on Instagram. I had no idea of that either, how many other people were actually doing this. So they're always there to support you and follow you, comment on your stuff, and I love supporting you guys as well on your guys' pages when you like tag me in your art and stuff, because honestly, you just have to start. If you wait for like the perfect time to start your account, you're never gonna start it. So just start, even if you think that you're not that good, because trust me, like when I posted my first post, I had only been doing illustrations for like maybe a week, and I didn't think I was that good, and I got like 70 followers in one day. So you really like never know what's gonna happen. Are there any BTS illustrations coming soon? Yeah, I actually saw this question a couple days ago when I posted the Instagram story, and I posted a little poll for you guys because I've been getting a lot of requests to do BTS and also Blackpink. And I am planning on doing Instagram posts and a Draw With Me YouTube video on both of them coming soon. What motivates you to teach others how to make digital illustrations? I think that most of my motivation comes from when I started doing this, I still use my iPhone and my finger and a free app to do all of this. And I found that after I started my account, I was seeing a lot of other, art accounts, and they all used Procreate and their iPad Pro that's like $1,200 and their $300 Apple Pencil. And I was like, whoa. Like, we do not need all of this crazy equipment to make digital art. So I thought that that was kind of something unique that I could offer to my audience and say like, hey you guys, like I know everyone else is using Procreate and their iPad Pro and their Apple Pencil, but you really don't need all of that to be successful. I want to teach people how to do it like from their phone, like from a beginner standpoint, just how I learned it. Is there a way to draw yourself as a cartoon? Yes, I actually have a whole video on this on my YouTube channel. It's called How to Cartoon Yourself, and I also have a TikTok about it. So yes, you can look to that video if you want to learn how to do that. Because of your tutorials, I have gotten so much better at digital art, it's insane, but I'm kind of scared that no one will like my art because it's really basic with no shading and stuff. Oh, well, first of all, thank you so much for watching my tutorials, and I'm happy that it helped you so much. That seriously means so much to me. I don't think that at all that you should be scared that no one will like your art. That's kind of like the best thing about art, is that it's unique to everyone, and everyone has different styles, everyone has different tastes in their art. So I think that there's a ton of people out there that will love like minimalistic art. So I don't really think that you should worry about that. And since you're a beginner too, like if you just start making art and posting it, you'll kind of find your style and find what works for you and what your favorite kind of art to do is. Don't be worried about that. I would just say there's people that love minimalist art. So, go with that and work with it, or just, keep going and find your style. So don't worry about that. I love your YouTube videos. Thank you so much. Can you please do a video on how to draw hair and highlight it? I actually do have a video that I posted a few months ago on how to draw hair, and I do a ton of like highlights and like lowlights in it, so that would be helpful for you. I will send it to you over DM so you can check that out. How did you get so many followers? By the way, I love your videos. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you like my videos. Thank you for watching them. So I think that my biggest tip for getting followers, I guess what I did at the beginning is I would do illustrations of influencers. So anyone that I watched on YouTube, like TikTokers I liked, anyone on social media that I really admired, I would do illustrations of them. And I think I got most of my followers from like them reposting it on their page. Like, I know the first picture I ever posted of Keaton Milburn, she reposted it and I instantly got 70 followers when I literally had one post up on my page. That helped a lot. I know like Danielle Carolyn has reposted me. Taylor King has like posted me on her physical Instagram page, which was like insane, and I got like hundreds of followers from that. Like Kenzie Elizabeth posted me on her podcast page. I try to do pictures of influencers who have maybe like 50 to like 200,000 followers, because I feel like that's a good range for them, like so they're big enough so that your art will be shared to a large audience, but they're also small enough so they'll actually like notice your art. You know, obviously if you do like a picture of Charli D'Amelio, there's like the smallest chance ever that she'll actually notice it and repost it, and that's honestly how I got a lot of my followers, I think. So I would definitely recommend doing that. How do you make beautiful artwork without an expensive app? It's surprising to me. Yeah, so that's literally like my whole goal with my YouTube channel, is to show people how to make art without spending like literally $1,500 to make a digital illustration. My goal from the beginning has just been show you guys different techniques and different apps and different ways to make digital art on your iPhone or on your Android and just with your finger, because it is possible and you don't need crazy software or Adobe Illustrator or whatever else. So yeah, that's like the goal of my whole channel. So I hope that I achieve that. Do your parents, family know about your Insta account and your YouTube videos? Yes, they do. They know very, very well. I send them all of my videos to watch. They're all subscribed to my channel. I show them literally like everything that I do. I've always talked about from like a very young age, like being a YouTuber. Like ever since I knew what YouTube was, I wanted to make videos, and it's just something that I've always wanted to do. So they are very, very aware of that. I literally update them all the time, like, oh, I just hit 3,000, I just got a new follower, I just got 10 followers today. So yes, I talk about it literally all the time, and everyone knows about it. How to grow an Instagram art page? That is a very broad question, and I feel like I've touched on it a little bit so far in this video. I would say my top tips for just growing your Instagram art page in general: do pictures of influencers so that they can repost your stuff on their story. That helps a lot. Following other creators that are similar to you, commenting on their stuff, kind of developing those relationships with them. Try to find an aesthetic or a style that suits you. This might take you a while. It took me literally months to get like a nice color palette and a style going, but definitely find your style. So when they see your post, they're like, oh, that's a Taste Studio post. Like they even know it before they even see your name. Be interactive and personal with your followers. Like show your face. Don't just post art. For me, like I get to interact with you guys because I post YouTube videos and you guys can see my face, see my personality. I also post videos of myself on my Instagram stories so they can kind of get to know you, because they'll be more inclined to follow you if they know your personality and they like your personality. Another tip would be to engage with your followers. So sometimes on my stories, I did one earlier, I had 2 pictures of James Charles that I wanted to draw. So I posted on my story, I was like, hey, which one would you guys rather see? This picture of James Charles or this picture? And that just gets your followers really engaged with what you're posting. I think using stories is just like a huge benefit, because you can really talk to your audience, keep them up to date on what you're doing, kind of give them like sneak peeks, or like I said, ask them questions. Where do you get most of the photos you draw? Finding photos to draw is honestly so hard for me. I don't know if it's hard for other people, but I sometimes will spend like 2 hours trying to find a photo to draw. But a lot of the times I will go to like my favorite influencers page and see if they have any photos that I think I wanted to draw. Or if I'm kind of stuck there, I will go to my Instagram like explore or discover page, and a lot of times I find really good stuff on there as well. And if I need some inspiration, of course, I'll always go to Pinterest. How to get more followers and likes on your posts? I feel like I kind of answered already the how to get more followers question, but as far as likes on your posts, I feel like I'm not the person to ask. I feel like I barely get any likes on my pictures for like how many followers I have. Sometimes I barely even hit 100 likes. So I feel like I'm not the best at getting likes on my photos, but if I would have a suggestion, I would definitely say share your post on your story, because a lot of times I get way more story views than I get likes on my Instagram pictures. So definitely sharing your post to your story could help. And again, like I said, just engaging your followers, like making sure it's content that they want to see, like how the one person asked for like a BTS photo, and I'm gonna do the BTS photo, so hopefully it's content that my followers like, so therefore I would get more likes. Just try to ask your followers for suggestions, like, hey, do you guys have any favorite YouTubers lately or favorite TikTokers that you want to see me draw? Make sure you're putting out content that your followers want to see. Last question, actually, what made you motivated to start a page and make edits? I would always see digital illustrations all over Pinterest, and I thought that they were so cool, and I've always wanted to learn how to do it myself, and I was like, I cannot draw. If you guys don't know this about me, like I cannot draw. Like I was never really that artistic. Like I'm pretty creative, but I'm not so much like artistic, like pencil on paper. So I was like, oh, like I'm never gonna be able to do this. But one day it was like a little over a year ago, I was like, I'm going to learn right now how to do this. So I Googled it and I found some different apps and I just started doing it, and I was on Christmas break at this point, and I just spent hours and hours, like 8 hours straight a day, just doing digital illustrations and practicing, and I was literally obsessed. I still am obsessed. Like, genuinely, I've never like felt like this about a hobby. Like, I am seriously like just so passionate and I love it so much. So like that's what motivated me to make a page, just because I just love everything about it. And then once I uploaded that video on my YouTube channel that like blew up back in March, I kind of realized that, oh my gosh, like other people are trying to learn how to do this too. And I kind of found that niche of, you know, I'm showing people how to do this without an iPad, without an Apple Pencil. And I realized that a lot of people liked the content I was posting. It really helped them a lot. So that's where I get my motivation now, helping people discover new hobbies and just be artistic and express themselves. That's kind of like my brand. How to make digital art as like an amateur with no design experience and like no iPad or software or anything. So I kind of just use that to my advantage, and now I help all of you guys. Okay guys, that is it for the Q&A. I hope that you guys like this video, and thank you so much again for asking all of your questions. My DMs or the comments down below are always open for more questions if you guys have any, but thank you so much for asking your questions, and thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was helpful for you guys who have a digital art page or are thinking of starting one. Please start one. But yeah, follow me on Instagram if you aren't already, and also I recently made a TikTok, and I've been posting a ton of exclusive content on there that I'm not posting on YouTube or on Instagram. So go follow me on there if you would like. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. You got it, girl, you got it. Little baby in a bag and a Birkin. No, not a vibe, put the work in. Lost and all, I love them all, to me a burger.